Again, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're in the second quarter as it's the Bears in control of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Screen.
From the gun, Jones.
Oh, come on, man. I'm trying to switch the freaking screen. Shit.
A few yards shy of the goal line on the play.
Damn it.
It's another 1st down as they
That should have been picked off.
This time 19 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run forward Montgomery. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal of the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
They try again with Montgomery. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers and brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Here is Montgomery on 3rd and goal. This time he is in. David Montgomery, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong.
How you go around him, gross? Fuck computer, no, you be cheating, boy.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything.
No need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch that ball. Slow down and relax a little bit before you get on the score.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. First down, Briscoe. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
86, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Briscoe. Over the middle, complete. It's Clinton. And he's going to have a first down here. It's also in the field goal range at the 28. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by number 2, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing on first down, Briscoe. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Off play action, Briscoe. And incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is right down long way. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10.
Bears 10.
So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the open. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we've come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. 20-17, your final. From there, let's head up to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. 28-7, your final score. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And they've got the lead at halftime over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. The Seahawks trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it?
All right, let's get the second half over
For
with.
the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team, Randy Gordon and Charles Davis.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Saints to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he'll fight for it to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Briscoe. As he throws there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Briscoe. That's complete to his tight end, Sullivan. And he's got the first, but they also have a flag on the field.
That's some bullshit.
And they're already walking backwards. So apparently some grabbing at the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Operating from the gun, Briscoe. They'll find the tight end, Sullivan, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Taking my 4th and 4.
Getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
So much about offense is what what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Parrish, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside throw. And caught it up. And this is picked up by the Bears. That's the 20. And they bring this one back.
Oh,
For a Bears touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
oh, that's why I was ripping stupid ass.
Seibert on for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 24-17. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They'll be
What up, sis?
make amends for the events of a moment ago.
Not much of time.
For 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got
Oh,
to be
yeah.
priority number 1 because
Me too.
the margin for error is starting to slip away.
Chilling.
Now it's down to a 1-score game.
Yeah, I'm at home right now. Shit, I ain't doing nothing. Just, you know, sitting here playing this daggone game at the moment. Oh, yeah.
Off play action. Briscoe. And the pressure will get to
Okay.
him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Really?
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
All
And it's
right.
knocked away and incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Briscoe, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
What the fuck is going on, man?
Just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
Damn.
But that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
Wow.
He knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Here's Jones. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And he floated one out there incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 2nd down.
Sean Lattimore there defensively.
Throwing again. Jones. And he finds Montgomery complete. And it looks looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, come on, man. How you get hurt? That's some bullshit.
When we get back. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 28-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4.
24, Bears 20.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
That'll be taken about a yard deep, and he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So, in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down.
Damn, Bears defense ain't no joke.
Doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off play action. Briscoe. That is made completely removed. It's Wells. This well field across the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
47 yards. That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They'll run on 1st down. Parrish, and he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 44. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Off the bootleg, Briscoe. Incomplete. The other day they told us we got 3rd and 5.
Taking my last 4th and 4.
And I guess every team will say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They're going to go on 4th and 2. This one's tipped and intercepted. Picked up at the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
It was a 21 to fucking 3. Come on, man. Damn.
This time it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. They go to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Jones off the play fake. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. They take him down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the gun, Jones. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the times that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. The fuck we talking about? Good job.
Puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they were.
That is so frustrating. That signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Parrish. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
There's a throw, and the movement's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down. And to give this time to the tailback. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Briscoe.
Great play.
It's taken in by Stewart. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there. First down.
At the 34-yard line.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 21.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
All right, time to take a slant one right here.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Briscoe. And he slings one.
Slant one. come on, man. That was fucking touchdown, Briscoe. Damn.
Should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Briscoe. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, Briscoe. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. Results in a...
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one from 38. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that'll make this a 7-point game.
27. Bears 20.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you to the end zone, get you 6?
The focus shifts back to Daniel Jones and company. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Operating from the gun, Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The completion good.
How you held on to that one?
That'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Good job, baby.
He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense will take over right at midfield. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on fourth down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense.
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Briscoe. That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
That would be incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Saints punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on punted away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taking it at the 22. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Bears take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. Didn't give up anything. And he's taken down by the Saints. U.T. Bruce Martins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the 1st down sack.
Why are you way back and giving the man way back up?
That catch good for
Look at the man closer to the ball.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now a deep ball to be caught here near midfield.
I know you fucking lying to me, man. This is bullshit.
Darnell Mooney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through. And we are tied here in the 4th. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On 1st first down. Darby. Down it goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Darby, and they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
But I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
To throw on 2nd down, Briscoe.
Come on.
For a pickup of 2 yards. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
On 1st and 10, Briscoe. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
At the Bears' 27-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Hey, you slamming him like that, bitch.
2 yards, good enough for first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have just a couple on the field as well. He was trying to clear it away, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
And to give this time to the tailback. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Briscoe. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Briscoe. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
On the ball.
A dime set on defense. 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
30. Bears 27.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
You know, definitely got to find a way to stop the clock.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Toss left to Montgomery. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Bears on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Open Madden can make the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Jones now throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. That's caught by Montgomery. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on 2nd down, Jones. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Right hash mark for a 42-yard attempt. Seibert able to knock this one through. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you got to think to yourself, you can't play a great defense. Just give us big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two.
All right, Briscoe, let's go.
And not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
The Saints again ready to go on offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
Oh, come on, dude.
They don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Throw left side complete. That's Wells. And he's going to hold the Saints first down as they're able to get
This is a drag play, sir.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a
Should have drag, but
at the 25.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Briscoe. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
The offensive line, they're getting it done.
Yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it all rests It's now on the right leg of Will Lutz. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And Bourbon Street, it'll be a
Oh, boy, what is up? Start cheating.
Get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for New Orleans, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Turnovers killed me. 5 goddamn turnovers.
I'm knocking down to their cold cases. Marathon, but I'm a slow pace. They did not want me to go places. Loyal players like the gold places.